All right, folks. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you're having a fun Wednesday. We're going to play a little bit of a game here. Do you want to play a game? We're going to play Oblivion Remastered. We're going to see where it goes. Let me pull the chat out over here. Hope you guys are having a fun day. I think I am. I think I'm having an okay day here. I might shoot a video or two while we're doing this on maybe how to lockpick. I keep seeing stuff, little ripples of things on the internet. People don't know how to do the lockpicking minigame, which is very easy, and I'll show you how to do it so that you don't have to buy a bunch of lockpicks or break them. But the other reason I don't tell people to get, or the reason I tell people not to get the security skill in Oblivion is because the lockpicking game is really easy, but also you can get the skeleton key really early, and that completely negates security. It opens every lock automatically. So there you go. So there's one item in the game that completely negates a skill. Not crazy about that, but it is what it is. You can actually get that item in Skyrim too. It's just like you're supposed to return it to Nocturnal because the item's too powerful. And you get a bow, whatever. But it's actually better to just hold on to the skeleton key in Skyrim. Just hold on to it. And never finish the Thieves Guild quest. How are you enjoying the remaster considering your strong opinions on remasters in previous streams videos? I think it's... I did a whole video on it, so you can find that. You can find my opinion on that. I'm shocked at how good it actually is. Because I just really don't have confidence in the modern gaming industry to create something like Oblivion and have it be good, I guess. Sorry, there's like a little cloud error because my son was playing the game on the Steam Deck, which it is playable on Steam Deck. It's not great on Steam Deck. You really got to play it on like low settings, but it is playable on Steam Deck. So where are we looking at? Game. There we go. So yeah, I don't have a ton of confidence in the game industry, and like this is an example why is like this remaster of a game that's almost 20 years old absolutely stomps everything that the industry comes out with. You know, why is that? The reason is because things have gotten worse, and modern game design is mostly about extracting money from you in as many different places as possible. And, you know, keep occupying as much time as possible from the player. You know, they took like all the wrong lessons from World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft used to be a place where you'd want to waste your time, and it became a place that just wastes your time. And the whole point is to waste your time, to the point where like, I want to go from point A to point B. It's like, we'll actually make it harder to go from point A to point B so that you spend more time in the game, and that you're willing to like buy gold to buy a faster mount to get places. You know what I mean? I'm trying that next time with the key. So anyway, yeah, I'm actually shocked at how good it is, because I just really don't have confidence in the gaming industry to not pervert something like this. And they really did a pretty good job. They did, you know, they altered the leveling system in a way that I'm not crazy about, but it's okay. Like, it's not bad. And in fact, I think it'd be probably to most people's preferences, and also still very much in the direction of the intent of the design, which is that you get better and better and better at the things you do, and that's kind of how classes work, which is how it was in Morrowind. It's the way most people play Morrowind. Now, granted, I tend to efficiently level in Morrowind as well, but there you go. Do you mean like movies today? Yeah, movies today suck. Like, and that's another thing I learned from watching Revenge of the Sith is, things are much worse now. Movies are just not good. That's why I don't like cinemas, right? Part of it is that like it's Hold on, tell me what happened.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior is dead. I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the court to see who it was.
You know, Revenge of the Sith was an easy way to occupy 2 hours.
Weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move.
But most movies just aren't that good. They're not that interesting to look at. The art's not that good. The script is not that good. The story doesn't communicate anything deeper. It's just like, I mean, Marvel, the MCU is such a great example of this. It's all comic relief, right? People don't like Jar Jar Binks. But what they did is they put Jar Jar Binks into every character. They made Thor Jar Jar Binks. And that's the problem, right? When you make Thor Jar Jar Binks, it becomes annoying. Like everything is like a little comic relief quip. It's nonstop comic relief. It becomes really annoying. You can't have any high drama. Whereas Lucas put in comic relief as like you need a little break from the drama. And that's why the comic relief is there. Whereas now it's like it's all comic relief. There's no drama. None of it's actually serious. You know what I mean? My save got soft locked because of a bug, just like OG Oblivion. Yeah, they left a lot of the jank in, which I actually like. I think that's part of the charm of the game. And that was my thing. Why am I not excited? It's like there's a lot of charm to the game that comes with the engine. And surprisingly, a lot of that charm is still there. People have said, oh, you did this video on this exploit 10 years ago or something, and it still works. You know, you can still make 0-weight Daedric weapons, or you can still duplicate watermelons or something, you know. You could do all the weird stuff that breaks the game like you could back in 2006. That's part of the fun. Morrowind, same thing. Really easy game to break, but that is part of the fun, is breaking the game, you know. I've always looked at Revenge of the Sith as one of the best Star Wars next to Empire. I think in terms of its aesthetic power, it is the best. It's actually better than Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is a number 2 in terms of its visual beauty, and its high drama of Empire Strikes Back is really good. The plot of Empire Strikes Back is very light. It's very light on plot, and it's pretty much all about characters doing... It's just characters. It's just a character movie. And that's why people like it a lot. Whereas Revenge of the Sith has a lot more going on, and it's also... It's tapping a deeper mythological level. There is like an Oedipal level, not in a sexual sense, but like in replacing the father, to Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi, you're in the full mythic mode, and I think that's its big strength. You have the noble savage and the Ewoks. You have the, the virtuous sacrifice, the Christ-like sacrifice of the chosen one, Anakin Skywalker, just in a way that we didn't expect, in a somewhat dramatic and interesting fashion. The father sacrificing for the son rather than the other way around. So it is a kind of a permutation of the Passion of the Christ, in a sense, just without a pure Messiah. Rather, Anakin Skywalker did bring about the end of the Sith, just not in a way that they expected. And Yoda actually references that in Revenge of the Sith. He's like, we could be misinterpreting the prophecy. It's like we could be expecting the wrong thing. We're expecting the wrong kind of Messiah, possibly. He was prepared for it, and that's what happened. Yeah, modern game design is mostly about trying to stretch the game to hit as many demographics rather than focusing on doing one thing well. Not just that, but it becomes a list of features. It's like we have to have crafting and gathering. Like it's a list of features. That's what an Ubisoft game is. It's just a big list of features without anything binding it together. Whereas it's the world of Elder Scrolls that makes it worth playing, and the other stuff is stuck onto it, if you will, right? And that's what makes it great. And you would put stuff in the game, like old developers would put stuff in the game because they thought it was fun, not because it would make the player want to play an extra hour, or it might compel them to buy a piece of DLC. It might compel them to buy a microtransaction. They didn't put things in the game for that reason. The horse armor, yes, is a microtransaction. It's like, buy a costume for your horse. But most of the game is not made that way. Yeah. Bethesda died when they were bought by Microsoft. I don't know how long ago that was, though, you know. They made movies from the 90s and 2000s look better. Again, that goes to Brian Niemeyer and J.D. Cowan's, cultural ground zeros. Like, things really peaked in 97 and then started to decline, They made several Jar Jars and Ewoks in in-game. In-game sucked and thereon, except NWH movies and content on Marvel continues to suck. Yeah, I view Endgame and Infinity War as these, I call them capstone experiences. I'm like, these are movies made for fans to reference themselves as much as possible and to provide a closing experience for the MCU. And that's the best way. You can watch all the MCU movies and that's the last one. Everything that comes after that I knew would suck. And I've been proven right once again. It's because they were out of all of the narrative and character strength from previous games and from the comics. Hardwick's right here. When the MCU started, each movie had its own unique style and sense of humor. Captain America, First Avengers, nothing like Iron Man, for example. I agree. And it's only as we start to stick them together into this MCU that you start, everything has to reference itself. Everything has to be a reference to other movies in the MCU. And that's kind of what made Endgame great, is that that's all it was. It was just a big thing. It was a big celebration for fans with a big bit of high drama where everything's at stake and the heroes are able to come out on top after a great, it's good for what it is, for what that is. But there's no, Endgame is really about Thanos. That's kind of part of the problem with it. George Lucas knows how to deliver theatrical experiences. I agree, Jared. Sad how few films are great to see on the big screen. Jar Jar was a good idea as a way to lighten the mood when the plot was so serious. What makes him grating is the execution. Yeah, it's his funny voice. It's the funny way he talks. He's C-3PO, right? C-3PO does the exact same thing in the original trilogy. It's just better executed. Right. I just think C-3PO is funnier and less annoying. But he's supposed to be kind of annoying and neurotic. That's his point. And when he shows up in the prequels, he's annoying and neurotic, just like he was in the originals. And then when you see him doing Jar Jar stuff in episode 2, people are like, I can't believe he's doing that. It's like, that's all he's doing in Empire Strikes Back. He's doing Jar Jar stuff the whole time. He's just not as annoying as Jar Jar. Anthony Daniels just executes that character well. It's just better done. That's my thoughts. I'm so tired of the constant polarization of the prequels. Can't they just be solid B movies with groundbreaking effects and cheesy but memorable dialogue? Yes, they're not The Godfather. Get over it. I don't know. I think they're pretty good. I think Lucas was doing things that were kind of beyond what the fans wanted. I think their expectations were movies that would be fun popcorn flicks. But they didn't like Return of the Jedi, right? A lot of them grew up and they're like, I don't like Ewoks. They're too cute. They wanted something grown up. And what they got was something mythological instead. Where's Joffrey? All right. Watch, my unicorn will kill them. My unicorn is totally gonna kill these guys. I may have to reload my save here because my unicorn is gonna not stop. It's one of the fun things about the unicorn. Yeah, here. Let me reload the save. So one of the things with you have the unicorn mount, I did a video on the unicorn mount, right, is that it will attack anything that has a weapon out, including you. And it's super strong, so it's not going to die. Let's go over to the stables first, and then we'll walk to the priory. Lucas said they'd be different than the OT when teasing them. Yeah, I know. That's part of what's great about it. And I do think the prequels have their own identity. And I'll tell you something else is that I think students of film will actually talk about the prequels a lot more in 100 years than they will about the original trilogy. The original trilogy will be like, oh, this is what he did first, and it kind of fits this, and it was very influential. And then it's like, but people will end up focusing on the prequels because there's just more art to look at. The production levels are at a higher level, and you won't have the meta of the current culture dictating what people think is and isn't bad dialogue. The dialogue is very functional in the prequels. It's just not witty. And there's a bunch of dialogue in the original trilogy that actually doesn't make sense. Like when Han Solo says, "I'll see you in hell." They don't even... Do these people have a concept of hell? Hell is never discussed. Right? It's a line that Harrison Ford added. Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm a punch wizard. There we go. Get that. Oh, I'm not even wearing like my stuff. I'm not even like wearing my good stuff, am I? Did I get it? Oh, yes. Kvatch Chris and my... Where are they? Oh, yeah. My bands. They're broken, so they don't give me armor, but I think they still give me all this stuff. There we go. All right, good. I have some armor on. This my guy looks cool. Apparently, you can sell the Mythic Dawn hood stuff to the... Where's this guy going? He's gonna go... Look at... All right, let's go into the sheep. Oh no, Prior Mabel. Let's just take that gold. Oh, 0-weight robe. Useful. As is the gold ring. Oh, wait. No, the chapel. I'm not in the chapel. The 2D show by Tartakovsky was actually really good. It was kind of a secret, integral movie, I think. I think it did a really good job. It's kind of cool, too, if you watch that, it ends right where Revenge of the Sith picks up. Brother Martin actually can't die right here, by the way. He's essential. Jared says, it's interesting when it comes to heaven and hell in Star Wars. I know George believes in God, so it's possible God. Yeah. You know, but they like join the Force. So there's not usually a thought of like, oh, you're going to hell. You know? Yeah, I like the General Grievous in the Tartakovsky show. He was a lot scarier. All right. Oh yeah, you can go up to the top, which is cool. I do like these guys carry around like 2 gold. Including the Brother Piner died. Ooh, he's got an Akaviri katana. How much the warp in the west? Ah, I'm over encumbered. I think the book gives me a skill up. Let's find out. Song of Horomir. Yes, it does. Give me something there. What do I need to drop? These are all 0-weight. I showed you guys that. That's not worth much. We'll drop that. I'm still over encumbered. Ah, I'm right at it. Okay. The Dremora field arrows. 31. They're 1 pound each. Man. Let's shoot those up. And I'm gonna pause and do we're gonna pause and do some cooking here. to lessen the load. Wait. No. Bloodgrass. Ooh, we have a bloodgrass this chameleon. What do we have here? Rat meat. Store health. No, none of these do it. Whatever. Okay, there we go. All right, at the altar, off we go. What if Han Solo is really just a really old version of John the Baptist? Let's see. Where did he go? Ah, there's the secret room.
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us. So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings.
I made it have a little error there.
We cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival, which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time.
Unfortunately, this actor died recently. But you can listen to Joffrey read you C.S. Lewis's Space Trilogy on Amazon. And it's a really good audiobook version. I listened to it recently. So yes, the same actor who does Joffrey and does Vincent Valtieri, he does an audiobook of the C.S. Lewis Space Trilogy. Out of the Silent Planet, Paralandra, and That Hideous Strength.
With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Crag. You may as well take Prime Abros's horse from the stable. He won't have use for it any longer. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Yeah, it seems like the Control-C, Control-V the code. Look, like all of the console commands still work. For the most part, right?
Get moving. As a blade, Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Brumman, our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the
This game looks so good.
candle of the wand. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne.
It's like the lighting.
Dead and no successor crowned, the temple of the one will be dark for the first time in centuries. The Elder Council rules in the emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. The Daedra Prince, he was involved with Jaeger Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. Doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
First Tomb Raider, now Oblivion. It looks like a trend is beginning of remasters that are near exact replicas of the originals, but with much better graphics. The one that I point to is Demon Souls. Demon Souls is this. It's that 2007 game. Again, another Gaming Ground Zero game, just like with more highly detailed graphics.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple.
They did a really good job with it, I think. But there's lots of people who don't like it for whatever reason. I don't know why they think it's bad. Apparently I can steal stuff out of here if they just would get out of the way. I can still get stuff out of here. All right, let's go, guys. Off to the Great Forest. Yeah, so it's all the same gameplay, story, world, lore of the OG. All right, let's do map. I'm going to go to Cloud Ruler Temple. I can't believe I could just fast travel there. That's weird. I think it feels better to like walk up there. So let's do that. Playing the Tomb Raider Remastered, the first game has classic level design. I think it's good. I like the original game. You know, it's rough in a lot of ways because it's very early on the 3D. So the controls don't quite feel as refined as we would kind of figure out later. I wonder if I can have my bands repaired. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go. I'm trying to think if there was a remake or a remaster that I felt like was like truly great. Like, look at this. This is probably the best remaster I've played. Now there's there's a stone over there. There's a Doomstone. You can pick up that Doomstone. I need to find the Jones Stone. Oh no, the Shadow Stone. Oh, it gives me a conjured weapon and armor. No, I don't want that right now. Oh, well, we could test out. Hold on. We can actually test out. Do I have a repair hammer in my inventory? Let's find out. I'm not seeing one. I don't think I have a repair hammer in my inventory. Yeah, because what we could do is we could actually create some zero-weight Daedric. I'll show you how to do it, in case anybody wants it. We'll test it out real quick, but I gotta go back and get a repair hammer. So let's go back to Bruma. It looks really cool, man, with all the snow. Looks like Skyrim. I don't know if it's coming across great on your screens. They did a remaster of Crash Bandicoot for like the Nintendo Switch, and it was actually pretty good. Everything's closed, but like, look at this. This looks great. I need to find a place to rest, which would probably be the Mages Guild. Mages Guild is up here. And then, or the Fighters Guild, either one. Yeah. Fighters Guild might have some repair hammers. Oh, the Dead Space remake, you're right. I haven't played that one. But again, I think that's another like Ground Zero-ish game, late 2000s. Right? Or am I off base? Am I like misremembering? I remember I was always disappointed. All right, so let me see if I can. All right. Does this work? Oh, it does. All right, cool. Let me show you how to do this. I'm gonna see if I can do a quick video here.
She's a disgrace to our whole city. Poor Ulfa.
Hey folks, David Stewart here. I heard some people are having a hard time lockpicking in Oblivion, so let me teach you how to do it so that you don't have to use security skill and you don't have to buy a bunch of lockpicks. Keep in mind that when you reach level 10, you can get the skeleton key. It's from Nocturnal Shrine, which is way down at the bottom of the map. I'll show you where it is. I don't know if I've discovered it on this. It's over here by Leyenwyn. It's in this area. You get it, you go eavesdrop on some Argonians, and you go into a mine over here, and then you can get the skeleton key, which will unlock anything in the game without you having to do this minigame that I'm about to show you. So the minigame is really easy. Let me show you how to do it. Somebody informed me in the comments that you can actually do this with WASD, which is what I recommend now. You used to be able to do it with the mouse, but there's weird mouse acceleration with the remaster of Oblivion. So you can do it with your mouse, or you can do it with a controller. I have a PlayStation controller clicked in here. It's really easy. So what you're going to do is each time, you don't have to try to click at you're trying to click the tumbler when it's at the top. But you don't have to. You can just push it up and down if you want. And the easiest way to do this is to wait for it to stick at the top or wait for it to go really slow. See how sometimes it sticks at the top and it goes slow? That's where you really want to click it. See, that one went a little faster. You don't have to click it. If it's going fast, you don't have to click it. If you see it go slow, that's when you click it. And it's that simple. See, that one would have been a good click. Right? There you go. Zero effort. Don't break a lockpick. You open up the display case. You can look in there and figure out that these are ceremonial. They are worth nothing. But you can open up anything in the game that way. It's very easy. The whole thing is you do not have to click every time you try. You can just wait until it goes slow and sticks at the top, and then that's what you do. Have a great, great day. I'll see you guys next time. Boom, we got a video recorded. All right, what was I was looking for repair hammers. There's a guy here who might sell them.
What can I do for you?
Let's see if he has well,
Broken, I can fix it.
oh, 4 gold to repair that? Yeah, easy. Yes. We're not going to repair any of the other stuff. Because I can repair the other stuff. If I can find someone to sell me the hammers.
Go to it.
Joffrey.
What do you
Is she a merchant? Nope.
What do you want?
Oh, you can train me in Blade.
Why?
Good to know. Blade is not a major skill on this character. Hand to hand is. We are a punch wizard, and punch wizard we shall remain. But I can sleep here. Let's sleep 8 hours. See if anyone attacks us. I assume like Joffrey and them are gonna look at me while I sleep. Oh, I leveled up. Perfect. What are we gonna spend our points on? Endurance is good. I think we're gonna not do luck. I mean, they can do luck, but it just feels like you're gonna get more out of other stuff. But I don't know. You can do a point of luck every time if you want. Whatever you want. I do want to like max strength and endurance as much as possible, and agility. So those are the ones I'm really gonna like focus on for now. And then we can do luck kind of as we go. When you write historical fiction, what kind of research do you do? I read books, you know, whatever books I could find on the subject, read articles, just internet searches for articles, things people have written about, that kind of thing. So if you're thinking of like Muramasa, like what research did I do? Obviously I read books on Japanese history. I couldn't name them off the top of my head right now. But I've read them, and then I read a lot of internet articles on stuff to make sure that I had a good grounding in how life was back then, you know. Why did I take that? Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's see what's in the basement. What do you think of the Red Letter Media reviews? I find them unwatchable, so I haven't really watched them. So I don't really have an opinion other than I just don't find them very watchable. Like, I intensely dislike the format, so if you like them, whatever, that's your thing. Right, garlic. Out of the way. Iron battle axe. Sorry, little. Occasionally you can find houses close by. Watch out for bears. Interesting. They changed that font. Oh, black wide pants. These are 0-8. Very good. Very good to have. You want to collect those 0-8 items because you can enchant them with, you know, various things. You can enchant them with, you know, chameleon, and so you can have a chameleon set in your bags. Rice sitting around. Okay, I got a couple of repair hammers. Let's go do this. Here we go.
How goes it?
Oh, did they shield? If they're into new Star Wars, you don't need to take them seriously. You know, the other thing is, like, I feel like the new Star Wars was written for, like, 80s kids. And here's what I mean by that is, like, it's written by them almost as a response to the prequels. Like, the prequels didn't look enough like the original trilogy, so they just made everything look like the original trilogy. They made the story exactly the same. You know, they just made everything the same. Oh, wait, you know what? We have to, let's chill out here. We got to get, we'll see if we're going to test the bug real quick. I remember one criticism that they had was like, oh, Phantom Menace doesn't have a protagonist. It's like, yes, they do. Like, Qui-Gon Jinn is absolutely the protagonist. It's super obvious. But more than that, there's a deeper question, which is like, does a movie have to have a protagonist? Right? That's a prescriptive analysis. One of the things I actually like about the prequels is that their structure does not match all of the paint by numbers garbage that comes out of Hollywood at all. And that's actually one of the strengths of Empire Strikes Back is that the structure of Empire Strikes Back is so different from a normal movie. I think that massively improves its power. Okay, let's see if I can record another one. Hey folks, David Stewart here. We're going to try out a little bug, which is a 0-8 Daedric item bug, but let's try it out. We're going to get a conjured weapon and armor here. What do we get? We got a dagger. So what we need to do here is we need to now do some damage to something to break this shield or break this dagger. Let's see what other armor we got here. Gloves. So we got some Daedric gloves. All right, let's go find something to kill. There's bound to be something out here that we can kill. Here we go. There's a critter over here. And we can let him attack us a little bit. We'll do some damage. Man, he's kind of hard to kill. All right, I'm ready to let's heal up here. Get some potion of restore health. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Let's see. Weak potion of healing. There we go. There we go. All right. So now we repair these and then we drop them and we wait for the spell to expire and then we should be able to pick them up. Let's see if it works. There's my repair hammer. Okay. Repair that. And where's our bound gloves? I'm not seeing the bound gloves. Oh, see, they're not damaged. We didn't do any damage to the bound gloves. So the timber wolf didn't do any damage to the bound gloves, but we might be able to do it with the dagger. So all we have to do here is we should be able to shift click the bound dagger. Oh yeah, all right. Here we go. We should be able to drop it. And we wait for the spell to expire and we'll see if we can pick it up and have a 0 weight Daedric dagger. We'll just wait. It might take a while, because this is going down very slowly. Maybe there's something else we can kill while we wait. Don't know. There's the Daedric dagger. We'll see if it works. Anything else here that could kill me? They could like do some damage. Can I do damage by punching a tree? Doubtful. I think that does 0 damage. Right? Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. I could attack my followers here. Oh, here's another guy. Let's get him. Wait, no? That's just a mushroom. I was like, oh, it's a critter. Is there a mud crab? We'll find a guy. We'll find a guy here. I don't want to lose the dagger though. So let me pick the dagger back up before I forget where it is. It's too late. Forgot where the dagger was. There it is. I see it glittering in the distance. Okay. Let's find another critter here. Someone stole your sweet roll. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. I used to be an adventurer. Then I took an arrow in the knee. I find it easier to do like the Khajiit voices. Khajiit has many wares. I once climbed to High Hrothgar. So many steps. He gave me this weapon and armor, but I have nothing to kill here. Come on. I think it's a little easier to do over by Anvil, because there's a lot of wolves and stuff that spawn there. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Wait, no. I would have to get my conjured creature to attack me, and I don't think it does in this game. Anyway, I don't have a conjured creature because I didn't pick conjuration. Alright. Well, we'll test it with the dagger. We can always come back and test the gloves. The Timberwolf wouldn't do any damage. Alright, let's drop the bound dagger. Okay. We'll let the spell expire. See if it works. Probably answered this before, but did you like Elder Scrolls Online? Yeah, I played it. I liked it. I haven't played it in a long time. I thought it was a good game. The only reason I didn't persist really in playing it is kind of the same reason I don't consistently play Final Fantasy XIV. And that is I don't have friends who play it. There's no other real reason. Okay. There it is. 0-8 bound Daedric dagger that we can enchant if we want to. So, cool. All right, it works. We've tested it and it works. Now you can have your own 0-8 items. You just have to find someone to hit you if you want the armor to break. All right, where are we going? Cloud Ruler Temple. Cloud Ruler Temple, okay. Somehow I ended up way over here. Oh, I heard a wolf. I heard a wolf howl. Yeah, in order to drop it, you have to be able to repair it as like part of the bug or the exploit. Slowly walking up the hill. Have our life detect on. Milk thistle. We are going towards Cloud Ruler Temple. It's going to be up in the mountains. I could just fast travel there, but I think it has a bigger impact when you walk up to it. That's my opinion. Like you can see it up on the hill. You're like, whoa, there it is. It looks very cool. Where's the road, though? Oh, the road down there. How does it get up there? Rather difficult climb here. There we go. Off we go. I can actually sprint here too. They added sprint into the game. I think because people are really used to that. Alright, here's Cloud Ruler Temple. It looks pretty darn good, I think. Some fires there. I don't know if you're finding Adept too easy. I am, yeah. There's a mod called Difficulty Slider Remastered that gives some very sensible difficulty options that make Expert very satisfying. Okay, yeah, we can always crank it up a little bit. All right. Door needs a key. Okay. Are my friends following me? There's something over there. What is that over there? Can I just like fast travel into it? See what happens. Well, I didn't record my outro. It doesn't matter. I can record it. I'm going to have to edit that down anyway to make it watchable. Okay. Oh, the unicorn's attacking everyone. Ah. This is the problem with the unicorn. You can use the unicorn to like murder people and stuff too. It works pretty good. All right. What happens if I just wait here? Did these guys ever show up? Or are they stuck somewhere? Where are they? Did they get stuck? Yes, they got stuck on the mountain.
As a blade, my place is at Martin's. We should get moving.
Let's continue on to Cloud. The sooner we reach Cloud.
Don't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
All right, let's get you guys unstuck from there. All right. Now, let's go and see what happens now. Dudes are just not with it. They're getting stuck on everything. Try this again. If you have a weapons out, then the unicorn attacks you. All right, here they come.
I've put myself in your hands.
All right. Here they are. Cyrus.
Grandmaster, is this? Yes.
There's a Cyrus in the new book.
The Emperor's son, Martin II.
Sir, my lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you. Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin II, true son of Uriel Septim. Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I want you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do. And I haven't the faintest idea. Of course, the amulet of kings. So I can take it to the temple of the One and light the dragon fires and stop the Oblivion invasion.
Yeah. And you will be the emperor.
That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start. All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. But I saw at Kavach. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kavach is only the beginning of what may reinstate Oblivion. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, we must waste no time in recovering it. I haven't always been a priest.
Ooh.
I followed a different path.
Like this lighting looks really good.
More than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that. Something has changed to make these stable. Pope Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the dragon fires is the key. Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us? The the blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos. It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a knight brother of the blades.
Alright, I got a katana.
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings. You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City. The Amulet of King. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world. This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing. Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Alright. East Wing. Be over here. See if there's anything we want. In this world, they're actually called Batana. Your first task. Kill Parthenax. See if there's anything better than what I have. I bet you there's not. Do you have a Blades helmet? Blades gauntlets. This game is really about like yes. H. Heavy armor boots. These are all heavy armor. What do I have on? Light armor. Light armor. Light armor. Light armor. So I'm wearing a lot of light armor. Kavat shield. It's armor 4. Alright, I'm wearing all light armor. It might be good to get a heavy armor shield. We'll see. There's like a blade shield. There's a repair hammer. A dai katana, that's a two-hander, which is useful. By the way, you can use console commands to push the field of view up higher than normal, if that's what you like. Which I like, because I sit kind of close to the screen here. So a little higher field of view usually feels good. We have another friend here. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. See, we can also get some Olympics. We can also get these out of you can, once you join the Mages Guild, you get like a free novice set of everything that you could want. I figured there would be one of these will give you a location of the Azura's Star. But that is not one that you should give to Martin. You can get another Daedric item to give to him. Venison, that'll give me restore health. We have another katana here. We will see if we can find a shield here. If not, no big deal.
Hail. What can I do for you, sir? The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of us.
This is a new voice.
We failed in our duty to the Dragonborn. It must not happen again. There's no place more secure in all of Cyrodiil. I wish we could have gotten our Lord Uriel here. Keep your heart true and your eye.
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you, sir? If you need armor, weapons, or just a place to sleep, the barracks in the West Wing is available to any of us. May your sword always strike true.
Blades, cuirass, monk robe. Potion of cure disease. Cyrodiilic brandy. It's worth money. Money, money, money. Not a lot of money, but get the idea. Martin, he's just sleeping. It's always funny. They like no one sleeps with any bed sheets on him, but I found out that's actually kind of hard to render. The duplication glitch, I haven't tried it. I think that's where you shoot. You have to shoot an arrow and then drop the item. I'm trying to remember how that one works. Sorry. Because I don't usually do glitches. I just like see if they work, you know. But I don't like to play with glitches. Well, the original game didn't really have female armor variants. You had to install mods for that. So, in the original game, there were no female armor variants that I remember. They looked slightly different on females, but all the female armor variants that I had in my modded game, those were all mods. So, because they didn't really like do female armor. It's like, this is a nice view. There's that thing up there. I kind of want to go up there and see what that is. It's over here. Frost Crag Spire. I think that's Frost Crag Spire over there in the distance. Could be. We could go there and make some spells. Yeah, if the bound item glitch, this one probably works as well. I'm trying to remember what it was. How do you duplicate an item? Like, I think you have to equip a bow and like when you fire the arrow, when it's fired, what do? Drop something, right? I don't think that did it. I'm trying to remember. I could look it up. I'm pretty sure I did a video on it at one point. Like how to duplicate items. Go to Frost Crag Spire. Let's go there. Let's see what's happening there. What's the quickest way to get there? It's probably the stables. Some horses here. There's my unicorn. Yep, I think that's Frost Crag Spire. Let's go check it out. Let's go see if we could figure out what's up with that. With Frost Crag Spire. There's another stone over there. See if we can get a... Alright. Got sunburned over the weekend. Let's see what we got here. We got another dagger. Is this the same? Oh, this is the same thing. Alright. Well, let's walk towards Frost Crag Spire, and maybe we could find someone that'll do damage to the gloves, and we can drop those and repair them. You know what I mean? Oh, here's a goblin. All right. Let's see. Lockpicks. Alright, any other goblins? Alright, let's see. Alright, perfect. Let's find our repair hammer in here. Where is it? Okay. So we're going to repair the gauntlets. Repair the dagger. Then we should be able to drop them. Both of them. Okay. And then we just wait for a while. I don't think I can like pick guys up and move them anymore. I think that's something they took out of this. You used to be able to hold down, is it X? I think X, or you used to be able to hold down Z or whatever, and like you could drag things around, pick things up and move them about. Oh, actually, let's just try this. What happens if I wait an hour? They're still there. Oh, but the spell hasn't worn off. All right, there you go. Bound gauntlets. Bound dagger. So it works. But I'm not seeing them, so maybe it didn't work. If you wait, it doesn't work. So that's interesting. Okay. Let's load the autosave, yeah. Oh, you hold E and you can move stuff around? It used to be Z. Let's see. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that works. We'll wait for that to expire. Oh, I still have the bound gauntlets on my hands. Oh, dude. There's two of them. Maybe we'll get 2 pairs of bound gauntlets. And maybe you can only have like 1 copy each. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, now if you hold E, you can pick the goblin up. Okay. Move him around. Cool. Thank you for that. Acrylics. All right. See what happens. Does it show up in the inventory? Yep. Do these show up in the inventory? Yep. Does this show up in the inventory? No. So the bound dagger didn't show up for some reason. But I got the bound gauntlets. So that's, I don't know, that's something. Oh, this is we could start a goblin war. Yeah, we could start a goblin war here. You want to start a goblin war? We're going to do live streams on that book. Which book? Which book? You want me to do more write a live book again? I could do that. Probably Friday. All right, we're going to go to Crag Spire, so let's go there. Since someone suggested that. We don't need to start a goblin war right now. You can hear my cat, maybe. Okay, here we go. Climbing the mountain. Trying to... Where's the path? Knoll Mountain. There's Dragon Claw Rock. What is Dragon Claw Rock? curious. Crazy that there's these mushrooms growing in the snow. It doesn't usually happen. I don't usually see snowy mushrooms. Well, it's not a thing I see a lot. Now, what is Dragon Claw Rock? What do we have here? Let's find out. Oh, there's a... Oh! Punch that wolf to death. Okay. This is Dragon Claw Rock. This is it. This is the Dragon Claw Rock. This is it. Does it look like a Dragon Claw? I don't know. Maybe. Oh no. We're going to go to Crag Spire though. Which is this way. So let's keep going. Maybe this path will take us there. I think there's like some bandits and stuff there. I think there's like an easier path to get to it. This is like quite a lot here. Knoll Mountain. Oh boy. This thing is not easy to get to, is it? To walk around this mountain. Oh, I think I got a crash. Oh. We'll have to restart the game here. Oh no. Yeah, I like the Elder Scrolls Online. My only thing about it is we'll see if the item duplication worked. But we know it worked, so I don't really need to keep doing it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, we have to drop these ones that are here. And wait for that to expire. And we'll have the bound gauntlets. With the bands of Kuang Lao. I'll grab him just cuz. Dragon Shout. Crash. Went all the way to this Dragon Claw Rock and there was nothing there. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to like walk around here or something. Or walk over there. I don't know. We'll find out. Or we could just do something else. Because I actually don't really care about going to Crag Spire very much right now. We could work on Mage's Guild. Or we could do Knights of the Nine. Knights of the Nine's pretty cool. All right. Let's see. There they are. Only one bound dagger, though. Okay, so that glitch works. Confirmed. Let's see if we actually want to do the Crag Spire thing. I'm thinking... Let's do something else. I don't need to do the... Do we want to do the main quest? We could try to kill... we could try to kill... Let's try to kill Umbra. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can find like a good spot to get her. Oh, dang it. The unicorn Unicorn's got my back. Let's see if we can kill Umbra. That might be fun. See, people are saying jump on the pillar, but she's stronger in this version. Like her health refill thing goes, it's just a lot stronger in this version of the game. Oh, here he is. All right. Your apparel is about to break. All right, fine. We will repair our garbage. Chainmail boots, chainmail greaves. Kvatch, cuirass. All right. And actually, oh no! I didn't want to repair that actually. Let's repair this stuff. Okay. All right, I'm out anyway. Just kill the rats. Kill the men. Kill the elves. Some people said lead her over the trap, or I can lead her outside and have the unicorn kill her, which also works. Just if I lead her outside, then yeah, the unicorn will aggro on her and kill her, which will also work. Looks like all of our bad guys respawned since the last time I was in here. No big deal. Looks like we also get these again, which is very cool. Crab meat. Get this mud crab. There's nothing in here but like rats and crabs until you get to Umbra. Umbra is not leveled. She's like a set level. But it looks like the chests got refilled too, which is very interesting. All right. So we'll try like shooting her on the pillar. We'll see if that works. And I'll record the footage. So yeah, people say if you can get on like this pillar here, then usually that's going to be a good place. Oh, it's a little hard to get on that pillar. Almost. I think you might need like a little bit better acrobatics. Now, another place that I used to be able to do it is right here. Because if you get in the right spot, she won't be able to hit you. And what else? Yeah, you just get in the right spot, she won't be able to hit you. Like right here. I don't know. A little hard to do right there. Okay. The jumping does look kind of funny. Oh, look at this. A claymore. We can use this. I am over encumbered. That's fine. We will drop one of these. Okay, perfect. So, the claymore is useful. If you get a claymore, you can often get right to the edge. You can also get on this area here if that's possible. You can also get it right on the edge, and then you can hit her with the claymore and she can't hit you. So yeah, I can't really jump high enough in this to get on that pillar. But I will try like right here. So sometimes the claymore will give you enough reach to hit her. I'll try recording this, and we'll see what happens. Or you can get from here, and you can jump on one of these things, like right here, this little area here. I think she can't really get you. Or you can jump. No, why don't we jump on the rail and see if we can get enough kind of. Oh, what am I thinking? Fortify. Does this have Fortify Acrobatics? Or not? Let's see here. No, one doesn't have that, but it does have like some other. It has Fortify Marksman, so it might be useful. We'll see. Let's see if we can get this here. So we can get on this rail and jump right there. Okay, so let's try this. We'll save it.
Umbra shall feed.
Okay. Just the right angle here. There we go. See, she has a really strong, like, refill health enchant. You can also do... Let's see if this will work, too. We have this Claymore. Sometimes you can get just in a spot where you can hit her with the sword, but she can't hit you. Apparently not. All right. Sit here and beat away on her. Yeah, her health's not going down at all. But I am leveling Marksman, so that's cool. We're actually out of arrows. We'll see if we have enough arrows to kill her. I actually don't think we will. You can see it's not doing any damage. Like, she's not taking any damage at all from this. And in fact, I might break my bow before all is said and done. So you can see the stand on a pillar and shoot her. Maybe not the best strategy. I do not have the Goblin Shaman Staff. I could have gotten it out of that Goblin Mine. There's one in the Goblin Mine. You can also get Apotheosis out of the Imperial City, and that's what I did on my other regular version of this game. You can just shoot her about 10 times and then she dies. Well, she's starting to lose health. Like, she's at 95% health. You can just barely see some red missing off of her health bar. But as you can see, this is going to break here very shortly. Not very shortly, but it's going to break here eventually. have any other interesting magic? Burdening touch. Yeah. No. This is gonna break eventually here. Oops. Now we can drink some potions of magic here. Weak potion of... Oops. Oh, I got the... Sorry, that's the controller in my lap going crazy here. Let's put that over here. Alright, weak potion of sorcery. And, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll have enough arrows to kill her, but we can try. Not making much of a dent here. I think the Revenge of the Sith re-release is generating more hype because it's just a better movie. You know, it's like peak prequels, you know. See, I might have to get like another bow in here. Sometimes you can find a place, like in the original, you can find a place to hit her with the, with like a claymore, where she can't hit you. We got her down to about, what? Maybe 50% health? Use the duplicate glitch to give yourself a bunch of fireball scrolls. I don't want to cheat. I leveled up my marksman. My bow is going to break, though. And I don't think I can repair in combat, can I? Right? I'm out of hammers anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a... Maybe here? But see, her health refills really fast. She has like a refill health spell that she uses or something. It makes it so her health will refill a lot. So her health is just refilling. I'm just like... Wait, maybe she can't hit me behind this... No, she can hit me here. Okay, well maybe behind the barrel I can like hit her. See what I mean by like this is kind of a hard fight to cheese in this version of the game? People don't believe me. But yeah, I haven't found a good way to cheese it. Cheesing is not cheating. That is clever use of game mechanics. Oh! Hey, we got on the pillar.
Umbra shall feed.
Can we hit her with the claymore? Ah, it's not... Love your YouTube videos. Thank you. So like, how do I define cheating? Well, cheating would be like using the console, obviously. But I also think, you know, you can look at cheating as, you know, you're using things that are outside the scope of what's in the game. So like duplicating items. It's not like a spell or a mechanic they put in the game that lets you duplicate items. You know, when you're duplicating items, that's clearly a bug. Right? Being on the top of a pillar so an enemy can't reach you while you shoot arrows in them is just, that's a game mechanic thing as far as I'm concerned. All right. So, but I don't think the pillar is any better because I can't hit her with a melee weapon. So this is the problem. This is the problem with this.
Umbra shall feed.
Maybe we can do enough damage eventually, like using magic to like really kill her. We'll give it a good college go here for a few minutes. We are leveling up marksman. This could be like it's like a free way to level up marksman. If you can escape. If you can manage to escape from the clutches of Umbra and run away. You can see how quickly her health refills. Maybe if you just like tap the arrow button instead of doing full draw. Mister? Yeah, she's back at full health. How much gold do I have? 530 gold. That's not going to be enough to... Apotheosis is like 5,000 gold. All right, we're gonna try cheese ball method number. We're gonna try another cheese ball method, which is, I'm going to aggro her and run away, like this with a fireball. And we're going to let our unicorn kill her. Or we can see if we can draw her into the spike trap. We will see if it's possible. First of all, we will go around the traps ourselves, since we are smart. And the NPC is dumb, but she is gaining on me. All right. See if we can get out of here. No, no. Oh, crap. I pulled out my weapon. Ah. We'll see. We'll see if the unicorn can kill her. Or if she kills the unicorn. Here we go. And then... Oh, she killed the unicorn! Oh my gosh. She killed the unicorn. Maybe I can kite her into the Imperial City or something. Alright, come on. Follow me to the waterfront. See if she'll go all the way to the waterfront and kill all... Or we could do this. Can I put on Fin Gleam? Will she follow me and drown? Oh, did I de-aggro her? Did she de-aggro? Oh, there she is. Did she de-aggro?
I'm waiting. Umbra, it is everything. Umbra shall feed.
So she killed the unicorn. And she's swimming underwater after me. Let's see if this will make her drown. Will she drown? Where is she? Did she aggro? She must have aggroed some guys or something. Where is she? She de-aggroed. I saw her out in the water here a second ago, though. Did she die? Maybe she drowned. Did we see her? Do you see her anywhere? It's possible that actually worked and killed her, but I can't find her. So it's possible that worked. I wonder if there's like a teleport to object thing so that I know whether this worked. Because I can't really tell. Can you guys tell? Could be out searching, dragging these waters for a body. I don't see her anywhere. That's fun though. Yeah. You can also just use the console to kill her if you were going to cheat, you know? You can just use the console to kill her while you target her. That is also something you can do. Wait. There she is. There she is. She's floating. Oh, dudes, it worked. It worked. I lost my unicorn mount, but it worked. So I am going to remember that so that I can maybe not have the unicorn mount die. There she is. But she doesn't have her weapon. There's no weapon on her. Her weapon has fallen down. So that worked, but her weapon, the Umbra sword, is not here. The Umbra sword is not on her body. So that worked. It did work. It definitely worked, but her sword is not on her body now. So, and it killed the unicorn. So I have to transport somewhere kind of away from Vindicil and do this again. Is what I actually have to do. So, you know, there's her body, right? So maybe if I took Fingleam off, it'd be easier to see. Let's find out. Let's take off Fingleam. Oh, nope, that's even worse. Can't see crap. Do you see anything? I'm not seeing a glowy sword anywhere. All right. So it did work to drown her, but there's no sword. So that was the next option, was to use Fingleam to drown her, but I can't find the sword now. Presumably the sword would have fallen directly down from her body. Like she would have died here and the sword would have fallen around here somewhere. It's possible it rolled. I mean, I'm going to reload a save because I want to keep the unicorn mount. The unicorn was no match for Umbra. No match. All right. Now this is definitely clever use of game mechanics. We'll try again. I got about 5 more minutes before I got to go. It was a noble effort. You know, it was definitely a noble effort. So we'll just get up here. and get her going. Run straight on through. I think she did lose some health with the traps, so that's good. Did she follow me out? Did she die in the traps? Oh, there she is. She's gonna... Oh, the unicorn's aggroed on me.
I fought Mudgrass more fearsome than you.
All right, let's see. See if we can do this. All right, now I'm going to put on Fin Gleam. And I'm going to swim under the water. Oh, she's coming after me. Oh, I need a potion. we gotta pot up here. Where is she? She's trying to get me. Wait, did she die? Oh no, she's not dead yet. My apparel is about to break. Did she die yet? No, she's going back up for air. She keeps going back up for air. She's smarter. She's smarter than I thought. Gotta find a deep spot here where she can't get back up for air. There she is. Or I'll hit her with this sword. Maybe make her fall down when she's under here. And then she'll drown. Ah, I died. Dang it. Well, she ran across the poison vent, but it didn't do enough to her. Like, I think she's just stronger in this version of the game. So I did manage to, I did manage to drown her. And that worked one time, but then she didn't have the sword on her, which is the whole point, is to get the sword. It's to get the Umbra sword. And she's going to kill my unicorn. Oh, well. This goofiness is great, though. Yeah. Well, the weapon will often appear in the inventory, though. Where's that claymore? See if I can get her to... I died. All right, I think that's it. I'm going to work on another cheese method. The drowning worked once, but we couldn't find the weapon because it dropped. It dropped down into the bottom there somewhere. So, yeah. I think that's going to be it. But that was it was fun to try that. Yeah, she's going back up for air. So, and it worked really good for her. Yeah, you know, I could try... yeah, the poison vent. But I don't think it's going to do much damage to her. I think they just improved this fight or something. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can get her across the poison vent bush before she kills me. Yeah, the poison vent's not going to do... Poison vent's not going to do nothing. See? Not doing nothing. Yeah, poison vent's not doing nothing. Seen someone do it in this version? It's just not really doing any damage. While I take damage. So I mean, you could try like getting into a spot where she's like standing on the trap. You know, if you could execute it where like you aggro her, boom, you run up here, and then like get on a pillar so she can't hit you and she's just like standing on the trap the whole time. That might work. So let me see if first we can actually do that. Either here or we could do the... Like, I don't think I can get up there. I'm not seeing any objects that will help me get up there. Yeah? But maybe the spike trap will work. So let's look at the spike trap. I don't see any way to get on these little things here to make her run into the spike trap over and over again. Either. You know? So I think I'm going to have to maybe... yeah, you could kite her... Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's try to kite her to the Imperial City. And see if that does anything. See if the guards will kill her for us. We still have... our unicorn mount will probably still die, though. But we will test it out. And I can always come back off stream and, like... you know, do it without the unicorn mount being in a place where the unicorn mount will end up dead, you know. So yeah, kite to the Imperial City here. She get caught in the trap. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. All right. Now, let's see. Maybe I can hop on my unicorn mount really quick. Yeah. And we'll just ride. Come on, babe. Let's ride. She coming? Oh, she's still coming. All right, come on. Let's kite her. Having flashbacks of kiting stuff in World of Warcraft. Kiting this or that guy over into weird places. I think I shouldn't have taken this path, but I think we can get past this path. She's still coming? There's more guys coming. See if there's some guards here. We'll kill Umbra for us. Is that her? Oh yeah, that's her. Here she comes. Usually there's a couple guards around here. Over here and way. Here she comes. All right. Oh shoot. All right, come on. I'm gonna see if I can like get into the Imperial City like straight off of the stables here, or straight off the horse, right? Let's see if she follows me in. Assault! Pay the fine. Oh, she's killing all the guards. Look at this. Is great. This is great. Okay, so this is the way to cheese her. Just like go to the Imperial City, let her attack the guards. All right, she's coming for me again. Let's find a guard. She's still coming for me. Where is she? She's still attacking guards. Oh, man. Are the guards going to be able to kill her? Sirius Africanus? I can go into the watchtower. She is so strong. She's just killing all the guards. Just killing a whole legion of soldiers here. Some gold. Fine still longbow. Ooh, and grab that Imperial Watch key and some silver arrows.
Let's get this over.
Oh, Serious Africanus did not make it. But I'll grab his house key. Just for good measure here. Why won't you die? Oh, Itius Hine might be, he might be essential. Here comes more guys. Come on, kill her. Oh, she's starting to die. Oh, crap. Why won't you die? She's running away. She's running away. Look at all. Wait, where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh, she killed another. She killed another guy. Murder! There she goes. She died. Where is she? Excuse me, are you all right? Where'd she go? Whoa, look at her body. It's going all over. Look at it. What the hell is going on? Oh, look at her body. Look at it. Look at her body. Look at it go. Look at it go. Oh my God. Look at it. Oh my God. Look at this body. Where did it go? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh man, look at it go. Okay, okay, there she is. There she is. Oh, we killed her, guys. We did it. Oh man. Whoa. Oh man. Oh boy. Silver arrows. There it is. There it is, the best sword in the game, Umbra. Now you could also get her armor here. This cuirass is worth 940 gold, so but I don't think her body is going to despawn. So hold on. Inventory. Where did Umbra go? Oh, there's Umbra. Yeah, 08. What's filling up my inventory? Oh, the arrows. The arrows. That's what did it. It was the arrows. Okay. Where's my mortar and pestle? Like an alchemy. We need like a little alchemy menu or something here. Bound gauntlets. Oh, a descendant sigil stone. H. What does this one do? Oh yeah. Absorb endurance, resist disease. Both are good. So I could enchant absorb endurance on this bound dagger here. Kind of cool. Anyway. Yeah. That was rad. That was really, really funny. That was incredibly funny. What happens if I eat this? Oh, it just like restores health. Okay. Can I drag her? Now, that's what we'll do. Where is it? 2. There it is. Umbra! Just leave her there for the vultures. Yeah, I'll come back to her body and get the armor. Because that's a lot of gold. Now, in the meantime, she killed some NPCs that, like, I don't know if I need these guys. Or not. But she did kill some NPCs, unfortunately. And a whole bunch of guards. Dude, she just devastated the Imperial Watch. The Imperial Watch just got wrecked. But you could get their armor if you want. Legion Shield. Sirius Africanus. He is no more. This is all valuable too. I think no one really cares that these bodies are like sitting around, which is pretty funny. My God, are you all right? That was pretty good. That's a great way to end the stream, and I did record it. I don't know if I need these guys. Yeah. Oh, I don't think giving... Yeah, don't give Umbra to Clavicus, and don't make the deal of like keeping it, because then it becomes a weighted weapon. Instead, just never finish the quest, and it will always be 0 weight, because it'll be a quest item. So that's the optimal way to play. I pulled her off here. She died in such a funny way. That was really funny. That was definitely worth it. Okay, so the way to cheese it is to kite her into the Imperial City and have the entire Legion die to her. Oh, yeah, when you eat ingredients, the first effect happens to you. That's correct. So that's useful. All right. Class, Punchy Wizard. Okay. All right, I'm going to save the game. That was pretty good. That was a lot of fun. That's about it for me tonight, though. Let me go ahead and link some stuff. Patreon. Get a free book. You get free books on Patreon, as well as copies of the live rights, which we will probably be doing that again on Friday.
What is it now?
And yes, Substack. I haven't published a Substack in a while because I'd been focusing on the book and stuff. So I have a lot more. I have like dozens of articles written that I've just never published. So that'll be on the list there too. And yeah, the music. You can hear all the music when I do the live rights. So there's that. That was definitely a lot of fun. That was probably the most fun I've had playing a game in a long time. And boy, you know, the high fidelity version of this game is a lot of fun to look at. It just looks great. So, and it still plays like a dream. It's running fast on my computer. It's running at 60 FPS. Someone mentioned, I can't believe how good it's running on your PC. I am running with DLSS on like ultra performance mode. I notice the flaws with it. You probably can't see them because you're seeing it in 1080p. I'm playing in 4K, but it's a really good option. And in general, it looks really good. You know, in motion, I can see some of the aliasing, but that's it. Otherwise, it looks great with the AI upscaling. So, like, I could see it a little bit with this arch. Like, you can maybe see it right here. There's some artifacts right there, but you know, you don't really notice that. This stuff doesn't matter. It's about the atmosphere, you know. So, what's the book about? Oh, I have so many books. I would start a new book. So if I do a live write on Friday, it'll be a new book. Books that are on the Substack and the Patreon. First one is Sorcerer's Blood, which you can just buy on Amazon. I'll link it. I'll link it real quick. You can just buy it and read it if you want to. The other one is called, I think I called it Prince of Dusk or Prince of Twilight. That one hasn't been published in regular channels yet. So because that one hasn't been published in regular channels yet, that's the only place to read it is on Patreon and stuff. That's a fantasy novel. What about Count Dooku's scripture reference? Twice the pride, double the fall. Do you think it fits the Star Wars universe or is out of place? I didn't even catch it. I didn't realize that was a scripture reference, so no comment. Maybe something from Proverbs. Anyway, that's about it for this week. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to turn up this. We could just listen to the game soundtrack. We don't have to listen to my stuff. But if you want to, you know, my music's all linked there. Let me link the Zool YouTube channel. I have a crap ton of music for you to listen to. It's all ambient music. Not all of it, but most of it. It's all live, all performed live. Live music, baby. So it's a reference to pride comes before a fall. Well, see, that's why I know that, but that wasn't quite exact, right? Twice the pride, double the fall. Maybe that's a scripture reference. That's probably why I didn't pick up on it then. Anyway, I think that's about it. This game, that was a lot of fun. Look at that. We've got, where's dead Umbra? Take another picture of her. Poor girl. Got absolutely destroyed. Well, she decimated the Legion. She killed 1/10 of all the Legion by herself. Rad. All right. All right, I guess that's it. You guys have a great one. I'll see you all next time. Take it easy. Do you want another book to link? I'll link another book real quick. You can read Water of Awakening. That's a good one. Fantasy book. Since we're playing a fantasy game, you can read a fantasy book. Have a great one.
Hello.